Was gone, yeah. Nil. Doing well. Yeah, it's nil still there, guys. Yeah, man. I was just watching Robbie's. I was watching AFTV. I was watching AFTV just a minute ago. We got racial abuse or something. Yeah, it's racial abuse thing, man. We're gonna talk about what. We're gonna do what. I'm doing a post here. What. I'm just saying to people, yeah, that I'm with Robbie, yeah. It's like, if a black, this is what I'm saying. If a black person, and I'm with Cecil too as well. I'm with Cecil, yeah. Why does a black person, yeah? That's what I'm saying. Why with Robbie? Why does a black person, if a black person plays badly, yeah, like, let's say like who we got in our picture? Who we got the picture? We got Tammy Abraham, who's playing, yeah. Reece James, yeah. Who else? Kurt Zuma, Tony Rudiger, yeah. If any of them players play shocking football, are they gonna get what? Well, they play shocking football. Well, they're gonna get racial abuse, yeah. They're gonna get racial, and Golo Kante as well. They're gonna get racial abuse as well, yeah. Come on, man. That's what Kelechi was saying. If Aubameyang missed a glaring chance, is he gonna get racial abuse because he missed a glaring chance? Come on, man. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting not ridiculous. It's just getting stupid now. Because you're different color. Because you're different color. Yeah. Oh yeah, racial abusing. I think it's fucking stupid, man. Seriously. You know, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter what color. I'm going Kante. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter what color skin you are. I'm seriously. Doesn't really matter what color skin you are. We're all the same, innit? Yeah, we will not be the color skin. Obviously, we're all the same. It don't really matter what color skin you are. We're all the same. Doesn't really matter. We're all the same, innit? Come on, man. No, what's with this? All this black this and end this and monkey this and all this nonsense, dirty talk. Yeah, what the hell, man? Is there any need for it? Come on, man. Is there any need for it? We're all humans at the end of the day. We're all humans. Did there have to be any? Did they have to go in deep and this, really? Come on, man, really? It's ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Do they really need to go in ruthless, like? Do they need to make it personal? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna tell people what this is. Yeah, man, I'm saying that. It's ridiculous, man.
Bigo losing out there to N'Golo Kante. It's been his usual bundle of energy in the opening 10 minutes here. Kovacic to Werner, intercepted by Salisu. Here's Minamino, joined Southampton from Liverpool last month. They just can't get the ball, can they, Southampton? They can't keep the ball at this moment in time. It's lots of possession for Chelsea. You're just thinking, when's it going to be where they open up this Southampton team? Werner. Two of the three centre-backs combining to clear. Vestergaard and Degnerek. Kante to Mount in a bit of space. Reece James coming forward. Southampton with numbers back there to feel at initially with Mason Mount.
Kante, Kante's on it. Oh, go on, Kante. Kante's on it, bro. Kante's on it. Kante missing a run, man. Kante's on it, bro.
We tend to see Glenn. Yeah, his closing is unbelievable. Here he picks out a really good pass to Mount. Mount gets on after. Reece wants it inside. And Mount plays it on the outside of Bertrand, and he just didn't quite get that communication right. But in the end, you just see Kante here. Look at him, just hunting the ball, wins the ball back for his team so quickly. It's extremely blustery inside second areas there. The wind seems to have picked up quite considerably in the last 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, it is blusting. I'm not sure if it's going down one way or if it's swirling a little bit. We're not sure who's got the advantage with the wind at the moment. It's quite swirly, isn't it? Taken well by Abarham. It's a Mason Mount. Lifelong Portsmouth supporter, so there's a bit more on it for him today against Southampton. It's a Aspilicueta, N'Golo Kante, Zuma, who like Kante starting in the Premier League for the first time under Thomas Tuchel. Werner to Alonso. Foul there on Nathan Redmond, finding it really difficult at the moment. Southampton to get a hold of the ball. They can't get out at all. They haven't got a release ball. It's they're pressing well. They've done some work on their press, which they normally do, but with the ball, they've just got no options at this moment in time, and they've got to improve on that. You can see the passing stats there. Chelsea are totally dictating, but they've got to stay in this game at the moment. So it's just the next 5-10 minutes, just get a bit of possession, get some confidence. Saw Ralph Hasenhüttl there. He's been key to defend his players for the run that Southampton are on. He says he's been self-critical and maybe a bit more difficult to live with recently. It seems to be either highs or lows at St Mary's since he's been in charge. It's never really dull, that's for sure. Quite a nice forward there for Mount. Ryan Bertrand played 57 games for Chelsea, 161 games out on loan while he was a Chelsea player, which shows the kind of career that he had. He was a surprise starter in the Champions League final back in 2012. A move away from Stamford Bridge coincided with him having a run in the England team for a period of time. This Redmond, shown us by Kante, Ward-Prowse, Romeo.
I say best back. Oh, it's amazing.
Castigar, who scored the injury time equaliser when the sides met at Stamford Bridge. Good defending there by James against Nathan Redmond.
Yeah, these are the. I'll probably, because I'm watching the game now. I'm watching the game now. I'll probably come up with this topic later. Really, I'll come up with this topic because I'm watching the game now. I don't want to be talking about this topic while I'm watching the game because I'm watching the game. I'll come up with this topic later. Really, and I'll probably I'll do this topic tomorrow. This topic, I'll do it tomorrow.
Back three with the goalkeeper, they're keeping nice possession. There's the ball there into Vernon now. That's where they've got to get the ball into, and they're spare. That's that ball there, and they're on their way. It just found it difficult for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
It's Mason Mount. It's away from Salisu. Timo Werner. Alonso great chase, who couldn't keep it in. It was a promising position there for Chelsea. Needed to be a better pass from Timo Werner. And you can see that Thomas Tuchel felt the same there.
Exactly. That's the standard he wants from every single player. They're in a lovely position here, and it just needs to be nursed in. A good ball from Mount. The 2 little inside forwards working well. He just overcooked it. It's a simple, easy ball, really.
Southampton ain't fast. That's why he's slow.
Just plays it with the wrong rate of pass, and Tuchel is absolutely distraught because he knew that was a real good position.
He's from that category of manager, Glenn. You always know what he's thinking. He never hides anything, does he, Thomas Tuchel?
Too right as well. And that technical area down there brings a lot out of you individually as well. Sometimes you're not quite sure yourself what you end up saying and doing and how you act.
Back to last season when he got the broken foot, he got the cast on his leg, and he was sat on the little stool, and he was still trying to be as demonstrative as he is. Now he's back on his feet again. He's had a really good start to life as the Chelsea manager. Quita, everyone was back in the team these days. Hardly missed a match for 5 years or so, did he? Whether he played as a centre back in a 3 or the right back, Quita.
Yeah, suits him in that right side centre back. He gets a lot of possession actually in that position. He's one of those that they can't in this system. It's very difficult to mark everyone, and I think he gets involved more in the ball in the back three than ever as a right back.
By Werner. Time back there for Vestergaard. Mitch McCarthy will be hoping for a quieter day today. Glenn, he's conceded 14 goals in the last 3 games. It's a Southampton team who are looking for something today to build the confidence and to kick them on. Talked about the FA Cup run they're enjoying at the moment. They could use that too, but it's been a difficult stretch for them. 6 players, I think, are out at the moment. The injury list has come down a bit, but not too significantly.
In this game, they've got to get Ings in the game. Ings has hardly had a touch. Redmond, they're the two that they've said you go and play up top there against that back three. And Minamino's trying to get up there as well and put some press on the 3. But then as soon as he comes out there, they've got spare men, Chelsea, in midfield. So it's very difficult with Southampton at the moment.
Mason Mount managed to find a way through. It's Alonso. 3 in the box. Werner's one of them. Didn't take it. Ward-Prowse didn't make the most of his clearance, but he was hacked away by Yannick Vestergaard. It's a foul on Kovacic by Redmond.
You just see Redmond there going down the back of Kovacic. He then tries to take a quick free kick, and then he's back to it. He's just trying to take a quick one, stands on Ings. It's a total accident. Just wanted to switch it out to Alonso quickly, and Ings was in the way.
Direct across there for Southampton. Went as far as Rudiger. Super. With an excellent ball out to Alonso. He was able to take it in stride. And he was well defended over there by Ginetto. But that little switch of play we haven't seen so far today.
That was a really good ball from Zuma. He's unopposed, got plenty of time on the ball, picks out a lovely play. That's what you do when you can blend with wing backs as well. You get them switch of play. Alonso actually takes a little bit too much time. Look, lovely variety of ball. Really should have been put it, get it down, put it in that box quickly, and Ginetto just give him the time to get back and make some really good tackle.
His only involvement for Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel was in the FA Cup tie against Barnsley. He's gone forward for the set piece. Alonso sends it in. Abarham was nearest to it, but straight forward for Alex McCarthy.
Again, Tuchel's not happy. That's something off the training ground. There's a little short corner there. Alonso's ball was there's no power on it. There's no zip on the cross.
Intercepted by Kante. It's got Minamino for company. It's Zuma. Rudiger decides to bring it forward. Finds a bit of space now for Alonso. Werner's on his way into the middle. Might fall here for Reece James. And eventually away by the Southampton captain James Ward-Prowse. Chelsea dominating the ball. Here's N'Golo Kante. Aspilicueta. Kovacic. Werner's drifted out towards the left-hand side as he likes to do. Chelsea have got Alonso down in the Southampton box, and they've kicked the ball out so he can get a bit of treatment here, Alonso.
Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe Bednarek just stands on him. Or he just turns his ankle there. He just sort of went and wobbled on his ankle. Just with that right ankle for a second. I think he'll be okay now.
It's a signal for Ben Chilwell to warm up. Alonso back on his feet. There's no Thiago for Chelsea today. Kai Havertz not fully back either. You can understand his frustration, can't you, in the opening 24 minutes, Thomas Tuchel? They've had a lot of possession, Chelsea, but not generated a great deal from it.
They haven't created chances, but they've been in some really great positions. The one there where Mount just sort of played one wide when Reece James was looking to go in behind and narrow. They're in some lovely positions. Werner just should have nursed the ball in correctly for Alonso, and they're in. And I think that's where his frustration is coming. They're so close to creating something really easy to score. But Southampton have got to get hold of the ball. They've got to try and bring their front players into the play in their possession. They've just been.
All right, what's going on? What's going on, Timo? What's going on?
Don't forget there's more Premier League football tomorrow night for you. 6:30 we start. 1-8 ultimate for Manchester United against Newcastle United. And a big night for Chelsea in the Champions League on Tuesday from 7 o'clock on 2HD, when they play the leaders of La Liga, Atletico Madrid. Mason Mount, nobody on the end of it. He'll see something soon, Glenn, that makes him smile.
I think the approach work, he's been happy with enough, it's just the last third, the creativity. But Southampton haven't really started with the ball, as I was saying, so they'd be happy at 0-0. They'd be delighted if they could get in with a clean sheet at half time.
It's Terry Abraham. Eric Vestergaard's got across and did well. Ward-Prowse has played every minute this season in the Premier League. He played every minute last season in the Premier League as well. Danny Ings is moving okay after the knock. Kovacic. Right by Salison. Anthony with a challenge on Ward-Prowse. Didn't quite fall for Tammy Abraham. It's Romeo. Ward-Prowse. Quickly there for Chelsea, Reece James. And now there's the chance for the counter led by Kovacic. Ryan Bertrand just able to get there and defend. It didn't really quite fall into the stride of Reece James. It's been a nearly half, really, for 27 minutes for Chelsea. Their overall form back to early January is 8 wins in 10 matches. They can't climb any higher in the table if they win this, but they can increase the pressure on the teams above them, move a little bit nearer to Leicester City and Manchester United. There's a challenge over there by Bednarek. Reece James looking for Alonso. Inviting Neto. Here's Werner. Shot from a long, long way out there by Rudiger. That was always going to be straightforward for Alex McCarthy.
Southampton won't mind that. Shot of that coming up, 35 yards more, maybe. Even shots from there. A bit unrealistic, really, but that's what Southampton have got to do. They've got to frustrate Chelsea, and at the moment, they haven't really corrected what they should have done with the amount of ball they've had, Chelsea. But you just sense that Suns have really got to try and get the ball into Ings and Redmond up front and go from there. They've got no ball in the midfield and wants to talk that type of striker. Opening it up, they just haven't had it so far in this first half an hour.
Timo Werner. There from Neto. They've not been numbers when they attack Chelsea. They've had plenty up there around the Southampton box. Here's Aspilicueta. For the first time to Alonso. Just to go up there for Southampton. Kovacic. Alonso stayed down the challenge. Mason now was trying to play towards Reece James. They had a quick look at that challenge. Alonso, Stuart had on the VAR, but no issue as far as he was concerned.
Yeah, Bertrand done really well actually. He was a split second there. Now gets time to turn. Reece James was in, but Bertrand decided to come up and make the tackle on Mount. It was really vital.
So working hard with Redmond, who equally was battling. Off goes the speedy Werner. Abraham's in the middle, and so was Vestergaard. Mason Mount and Reece James are looking trying to join it. So they've got to be the Bigo. Back for Chelsea by Kanta. It's been a good 32 minutes defensively here for Southampton. They've managed to withstand the Chelsea pressure, limit the opportunities.
Yeah, Chelsea pressure. Nothing to there.
Minamino challenged by Kanta. Chelsea looking to counter-attack. Timo Werner on the run. And a good position there for Alex McCarthy.
Kante today is one of the tackles, but every time he goes in for a tackle, he closes and moves the ball and sets Chelsea in their way. He just couldn't quite find the right ball to Werner there, but Southampton just slowly getting a bit of possession, a bit of confidence in the game. Defending well, now they've got to take it to the next level with the ball.
Redmond with a good ball, here's the opportunity. Minamino against the goalkeeper and scores quite brilliantly.
How is Southampton scored? Minamino. How is Minamino scored? Southampton had no chance. Southampton had no chance. How is Minamino scoring? Southampton had no chance. Southampton was shocking. Southampton was shocking. How is Southampton 1-0? Southampton was shocking. Southampton were absolutely abysmal. But it's a shock league. It's an absolute shock league. It's a shock league. Southampton weren't doing nothing. Come on, man. Southampton weren't doing nothing. Southampton weren't doing nothing. But they won the luck, though. I don't know, guys, man. We were on top. We've been on top for the whole game. We've been on top, yeah. All of a sudden, we find ourselves 1-0 down. We find ourselves 1-0 down for some reason, and Southampton was shocking. Southampton was shocking, but they won the luck though, so I don't know.
Southampton from Liverpool, having scored on his debut against Newcastle, and he becomes the first opposition player to score a goal against Chelsea since Thomas Tuchel arrived at the.
I don't know, man. We find ourselves 1-0 down, but they were the better team. We've been the better team. We beat the better team. Come on, Southampton. Bloody hell, Southampton ain't done nothing. Southampton ain't done nothing. Southampton ain't done nothing. We've been on top. We've been on top for like. We've been on top, yeah. We've been on top, yeah. 34 minutes in, yeah, before they scored, yeah. We've been pressing them, yeah. We didn't. Okay, that was the first shot of the game, yeah. By the way, yeah. We're like, I don't know. We're pressing them, yeah. Couple of chances, yeah. We're pressing them. Southampton couldn't get the ball. They were chasing shadows. You know what I'm saying? They were chasing shadows, yeah. All of a sudden, yeah, they have one good opportunity, yeah. Give it to Minamino, yeah. 1-0 Southampton against the odds. Not even against the odds, against the one of play. Because Southampton, they hadn't had a sniff of the game before that goal. They just, I don't know, there was sleeping's the half of it. They were just not doing nothing. We were We're pressing. Yeah, didn't get no shot, but then they've won one clinical chance. They score 1-0. Minamino. I don't know how that happens. I wouldn't say no one said they were shit. It's just they didn't start well. Let's have it right now. They didn't start well. And it's funny, yeah. I know it's funny, yeah. It's funny, yeah. I know I'm not gonna start saying, that word. I'm not gonna start saying that word. It's too soon. We're only like 36 minutes into the game. I'm not gonna start saying that word. I'm not gonna start saying that word. That word that because we won. No, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, I'm gonna say that. It's funny, yeah. I'm not gonna say it's funny that we go 1-0 down and a certain someone. It's like a certain. We go 1-0 down, yeah. You know what? For me, this is gonna be a massive impact, and there's a certain someone, yeah. He starts his first game under Tuchel, yeah. Not in midfield, in another position, not midfield, yeah. But even midfield, even that. This could be crucial. But saying that this guy in midfield, yeah, he's doing well. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. But that will go down. So I don't know. This could be crucial. This could be crucial. You know what I reckon? Atletico Madrid. You know what I reckon? Atletico Madrid's gonna be. I think this could be the potential. I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm not saying it's gonna be the team lineup. I'm not saying it's gonna be the team lineup. Yeah, but
you can see how high the contact was on the leg of the Southampton player.
It was a nasty one.
I'm not saying it's gonna be the team lineup, but I think Mendy should be in goal. Mendy should be in goal. Yeah, obviously Alonso, I think will play. I think Alonso will play. Yeah, James, I think hopefully will stay in the team. But it depends. It could play James or Hudson, but I say James for me. And I think, you know what I reckon? Atletico Madrid, Jovic is going to be back in full effect. I'm sorry, but Jovic is back because Jovic, yeah, Jorginho's not playing, and Jorginho's not playing, he's off for Kante, so yeah. And I think Jovic is be back. I reckon it's be Kovacic and Jorginho at Atletico Madrid, I reckon. Okay, Zuma, bloody hell, he's got to save out McCarthy, Zuma, he's got to save out McCarthy, I was a bag across Lonzo. That was damn, man. That was like, got to save out McCarthy, like, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just think.
So the centre backs have stayed in for the base of that corner. Vestergaard got his head to it, and then moves to Ginetto.
I think Jorginho will come back. I think Jorginho will come back and get to Atletico Madrid. I reckon. That's what I reckon.
He's just caught when he released the ball. Mateo Kovacic.
I think Tammy Werner, Mason probably. Yeah. Who else? You know what I reckon he's gonna go for Christensen, over Zuma. I just have a feeling he is. He's gonna go for, and I think he's gonna go for Christensen. I think he's gonna go for Christensen over Zuma, and that gets allowed to go. It's not his fault when they'll go down, but I'm gonna say, yeah, I think he's gonna go for Christensen. I think this could be the lineup. I think Atletico Madrid. I think he could go. Obviously, Mendy in goal. Obviously Mendy in goal. I reckon he's gonna go Mendy in goal. Yeah, he's gonna go Mendy. I think it's gonna go Mendy. I think it's gonna go Mendy in goal. I think it's gonna go Rudiger, Christensen, Aspie. I don't think it's gonna go with Zuma. I just have a feeling he's not gonna go with Zuma. I just know it. Yeah. And then he's gonna go Alonso left back. change right back a hole, yeah, and he's gonna be Jovic back in full effect, Kovacic and Jorginho. That's what I reckon, yeah, and then obviously then there's gonna be. I reckon it could start. I mean, the front thing could be the same. Could be but then saying that though, he's not gonna want to leave Hudson-Odoi out too long. So I don't know. It's not gonna want to leave Hudson-Odoi out too long, is he? That's how it right. That's how it right now. That's how it right now. He's not gonna want to. That's how it right. He's not gonna want to leave Hudson-Odoi out. So I don't know. He might bench James. You never know. He might bench James. Maybe he might bench James. You never know. He might bench James, didn't he? He might bench James, put Hudson-Odoi, bring Hudson-Odoi in for James, maybe. I don't think it's gonna leave Hudson-Odoi out too much. He might bench James and play Hudson-Odoi as the wing back in it. That's the wing back. Yeah, he might bring Hudson-Odoi as the wing back and bench James. You never know. And the front field be Tammy for Mount in it. I reckon, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah. No, because I don't know, man. It's funny, innit, guys? It's funny, innit? Because it's like it's funny, innit? Because he benched Jorginho, yeah. Benches Christensen, not disrespecting the starters, yeah. Brings Kante in. Kante's been lively, to be honest. Kante's been lively. Don't get it twisted. He's been lively, though. This half. He's been lively, though, yeah. I'm not saying Zuma. I'm not saying, oh yeah, one day down, yeah, Zuma's fault, because can't blame Zuma. Let's be real now. But I'm just saying, it's just with the starters. Like, you know that. It's just.
Aspect of it. It doesn't amount to serious foul play. That's what the VAR was just checking to make sure there's no skullduggery there, and it amounted to serious foul play. It doesn't on the occasion, but again, it's a sore leg for Gineppo there.
Anyway, yeah, it's just funny that Christensen don't. It's funny, isn't it? Christensen don't play. Jorginho don't play, yeah. He plays Kante and Zuma. I'm not kind of nobody. It's just that he changed the squad a bit, yeah. As Southampton has come out of nowhere, goal, and he did fraud Mendy. I like Mendy, but Mendy needs to be more alert, because he's like this on FIFA. He's like this on FIFA as well, Mendy. Man, I like Mendy. Don't get it twisted. I'm not playing Kepa. Oh my God! If he plays Kepa against Atletico Madrid, man, boy, oh my days. No, Mendy has to play, man, against the Southampton. Anyway, but Mendy, man, Mendy's a good keeper, but he does it on FIFA as well, like. Because when I'm playing FIFA 21, yeah. When I play, showing the charts. My days. Look at Look at Kante. Kante's walking. Aspie ain't quick enough. You know, what he flawed. No wonder why he flawed Aspie. I know, look at him. He flawed Aspie and he flawed Aspie and he flawed Mendy. But like I said, Mendy, yeah, because when I play FIFA 21, yeah, he's kicking shocking. Let's be real now. Mendy, not in real life, I mean in FIFA 21 at times. Mendy's kicking can be a bit shocking, because when he kicks, he likes to kick it. He likes to kick it forward. I'm learning to kick it like diagonal side, because Mendy keeps on kicking it straight in it. When he kicks it straight, the teams are pressing, and when they're doing that, yeah, that's what it makes me think about now. But yeah, but I'll learn to kick it down. But yeah, apart from that, Mendy's not bad. But this game was bizarre. I think this game is bizarre, man. In my opinion, I think this game is bizarre. Man. Seriously, I think this game is bizarre.
That's what they've got to
I mean, this game's bizarre. I'm not saying this game's bizarre, man. It just is, because it's like we were counter pressing Southampton from the first minute. We kept on doing it. Southampton had no chance. Southampton had no chance. They weren't touching the ball. That's how bad it is. They weren't touching the ball. We're doing tiki-takiness. We'll pass the ball, counter pressing them. Yeah, they had no chance. They weren't. It's not like they were running to us and pressing us. They were doing nothing. They were sitting back saying, "Yeah, have the ball, Chelsea. Yeah, we can't catch you. Yeah." They've had one chance. Yeah, pass it to Minamino, as I said. Yeah, 1-0 Southampton, and on a run of play. I don't know how that happens. I just don't know. They weren't doing nothing. They weren't doing nothing. But all of a sudden they find themselves 1-0 up, Southampton. That don't make no sense, man. Seriously. We're playing well, that's a problem. We're not playing crap. We're playing well, but it's just we find ourselves a goal down, like I don't know. We just find ourselves a goal down for some reason. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
There's just a little bit of skill here. Abraham just comes inside there. He's claiming that he's been fouled there now. So just stays up, really, doesn't make the tackle, doesn't put a leg out. And that's the correct decision.
But yeah, well, we should come up in the second half. We should get a result. Hopefully, we should get a result. Should get a win. Because we haven't been playing badly. It's just, I don't know. It's just one lots of relapse here. They have one chance. They have one chance. They take the lead. And it's not like that Southampton did anything to warrant that chance. I'm saying this had one chance. Bang! They won a lot. What the hell? They won a lot. What the hell? They won a lot. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a weird one. It's a weird one, though, man. It's a weird one.
Couple of gummies. They're on a wonderful side foot, outside of the foot finish, into the back of the Chelsea net. So Southampton lead at the break. They need a win today, and they've got a very encouraging start. Half time, Southampton 1, Chelsea 0.
Can you just hold that while I take this one up?
Previously on the Champions, the Club Football's Premier competition gets underway.
That's what they need on a big night. Chelsea improved. What a finish that is. Sensational. They are unstoppable tonight.
Next up.
Manchester City. And this is the only place to be tonight for the Champions League.
The original drama is back.
If your car is parked up day and night at the moment, and you've no idea when you'll be driving again, well, at least you're saving money on petrol, right? But if you're a Direct Line customer, you could be saving some money on your car insurance too. That's why we offer Mileage Money Back, a straightforward way to apply for money back on your premium. So if you expect to be driving less, visit our website, register your current mileage, and you could get money back at the end of your policy. We're on it. Direct Line.
The Sports Direct Outdoor and Ski Sale is now on. Save up to 80% on brands like Harramore, Salomon and Nevika. Shop online today at sportsdirect.com.
Oh, hey, want Grex? Order now and let's party like it's 1999. 2099! Only we got it.
If somebody say just eat.
Congratulations, your bills are all sorted. What are you going to do now? I'm going to sort everything. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Yeah, because Tammy don't look, Tammy don't look fit, does he? Doesn't look fit, does he? Tammy don't look fit.
Meerkat your wheels, meerkat your life with Comparison Market. Hello, my darlings. I'm Davina De Campo, and I've got some dazzling tips to share with you to help you show off your best self and really stand out when job hunting. The first and most important thing for you to do is really work out who you want to be. Not what you think will impress someone else or what you think they want you to be. It needs to be you, your marvellous, gorgeous, sensational self. The second thing is thinking about how you want to get that message across. Everything says something about you. How you dress, how you decide to describe yourself, even how you sit. People might not remember exactly what you said, but you'll have made an impact if they remember how you made them feel. You need to think, this is my moment, my time to shine. So go and give them that pow, darling.
Chat, yeah, we chat UFC in it. Yeah, we chat UFC. Yeah, we chat UFC. Yeah, yeah. There you go, Southampton. Yeah, there you go, Southampton. Have 1-0. Yeah, give the There you go. There you go, Minamino. Yeah, you're ex-Liverpool. Yeah, go there, Minamino, ex-Liverpool. Go on then. Give. Yeah, let's do chat. Let's be charitable. Yeah, let's give Firmino his first goal for Southampton. There you go. Let's give Minamino his first Southampton goal. Yeah, it's not like Southampton. It's not like Southampton deserved it. It's like, yeah, let's give Minamino his first goal for Southampton. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and it's not like they deserve it. So fuck it. Let's just give it to him because we're charity FC. We love to give people chances, don't we? Because we're charity FC. Fucking hell, man. I don't know.
Guardian protects me from frequent heartburn for 24 hours. So I'm heartburn free here. 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 And here. Thank you. That's mine, Colin. Nothing gives longer lasting protection from heartburn.
Sure Advanced Protection offers you double the protection at 72 hours, outlasting the leading antiperspirant and giving you the confidence you need to take on every challenge. Our best ever protection in an aerosol. Sure Advanced Protection, it won't let you down.
Sandra, with all salad and ginger shop. Next up.
Welcome back. Southampton lead Chelsea, currently blowing the opportunity to go just a point behind Leicester and Manchester United. And talking of United, you'll see them up against Newcastle United tomorrow evening, 6:30 here on BT Sport. That one's at 7 o'clock kickoff. Also available on BT Sport Ultimate, and we'll be on air for quite a while as well, because from 9:15 we'll bring you 45 minutes of Premier League tonight. But let's talk about the Premier League today with Joe Cole. This is really interesting. For the first time since he arrived in the Premier League, it's a Thomas Tuchel side going a goal down. Let's see how they respond in the second half.
Well, they was in complete control, Jack. It was the first time Southampton have even got at Chelsea. Glenn said it in commentary a little bit. They started to get a little bit of possession, but Chelsea was so dominant, it was only a matter of time. And that one moment, if ever there's a welcome to the Premier League for Thomas Tuchel, that's it. Because he would have been sitting there thinking about what red wine he's going to have for dinner, because this is going to be 3 points. And the quality of Southampton, Redmond, Minamino, opened up Chelsea once, and you 1-0 down. So it's his first test.
Okay, talk us through it. What was good from Saints and what went wrong from the Chelsea
perspective? From the Saints, it was brilliant. From Chelsea's perspective, and they have been excellent. But it's the first time under Tuchel that this space in the midfield was Southampton dominant. Chelsea went on it. And the reason for that is a lot of half mistakes here. So I'll just slow it down there. Because Alonso does well. He gets on Redmond and he keeps him going backwards there. That's great wing play, right? And as he's come inside, now this is a moment for Kovacic here. In this position now, Kovacic, defensive instinct, you get back into this type of position next to Kante and you block the middle of the park. He doesn't do that for whatever reason. And it's the first time he has an ill game.
Yeah, Richie hasn't really done much, is he? Richie hasn't really done much, is he?
Right.
Yeah, I'll probably take Reece James off. I'll probably take Reece James off and put Hudson and
See what that
yeah.
means is. So, good play. He's trying to switch on. He's trying to marshal his defence. Reece James in this position. Can he talk to him? Can he tell him someone's there? Maybe that would stop the prop. Okay. Also, you have Kurt Zoom here. Now, I feel for Kurt. When you're in the middle of a back three, you can sometimes switch off because there's no one to mark. But switches off is exactly what he does. And we'll play it on now. And you watch Minamino here in this position. He recognises there's just an inch of space, and he runs in it. And then it's all about the quality of the passing into him. And this is exquisite. This is what we should have seen from a Liverpool player.
Yeah.
But it's here, he's found the hope. It's a great finish.
That's what happens when you give a player opportunities, they take them, and he's doing that at the moment. Southampton, they hardly have the ball. 26, 27% of the football. You'd expect them to be better in the second half as well.
Well, definitely. They've got something for nothing. I mean, Chelsea's controlled the game in terms of... It looked like business as usual. This is the Thomas Tuchel regime. This is what's going to happen. Southampton have scored the pie. Now, can they take it to the second half? If I'm Ralph, I would want more from my players in the second half because they're lucky to be 1-0 up, but 1-0 up they are.
Very good, Joe. Thank you. Well, as he mentioned, limited opportunities for Minamino when he was at Liverpool, but not here. He now has more goals in his Saints career than he managed for Liverpool in the Premier League. Find out whether they can build on this. That's their only shot in the whole half. It was also a goal and they need a half time. See you shortly.
Do you chicken shish?
No.
Lamb kofta?
No.
Don't think about it.
I'm a vegan.
Come on, let's get this workout started.
I'd been hunting the door. Yeah, I said, I don't know. What's going on here? Yeah, 1-0 down, man. Just 1-0 down. Who would you bring on though? Who would you take off? If you're too cool, who would you take off in the team? Who would you take off? Because teams ain't gone in a minute, man. Teams are gone, ain't going down, man. It's just Abarham, man. Teams ain't going down, man. It's just, yeah. The final third, yeah. We're passing the ball, yeah. We're passing the ball going forward, yeah. But when it comes to the final third, yeah, we don't know what we're doing. Don't know what we're doing when it comes to the final third. We don't know what we're doing, man. Yeah. I think I'd put hands in the door, and I can see why. You know what? I can see why, and I can see why Tuchel plays Hans, because Hudson-Odoi has been playing well. James not really made the effect. Sorry, James. You're not made effect. You're not really made an effect in the game. And if you want to make the Euros, you got to pay better. But he hasn't really done. James hasn't really been in the game much. That's what I'm saying. So I reckon, yeah, he should bring on Hudson. Bring on Hudson-Odoi. Bring on Hudson-Odoi, innit? Well, guys, I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna change out my pajamas because I'm gonna change my after the game. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out, have a Smith, then I'm gonna come back and do my player rating to my Richie reacts. If we don't win this game, Richie reacts is gonna be very spicy. It's gonna be very spicy, man. If we don't win this game, Richie Rash is going to be very spicy, man. I'm a back guy for him.
It's really simple. Customers create their own lifeline.
How come you look rich?
Go out when you can log in.
Look around. Help yourself to a virtual home dog. Meanwhile, at Santander, they're keeping the digital stuff simple with My Money Manager in their mobile banking app, which tells you what your money is doing and where it's going.
Try new Free Traders Veggie Bites. 100% veg, colliding like you've never tasted before. Plant-based snacking, it's in the bag.
Sometimes pain is worth it. And sometimes it's not. Colgate Sensitive Instant Relief gives you instant and long-lasting relief for up to 8 weeks. Start blocking sensitivity pain.
Wait, let's get this started.
Carlton House, right?
That's Carlton House.
Oh.
We've got a gentle reminder once you're done, stay on for BT Sports Score. There's a list of reasons why.
Yeah, we've got absolutely everything covered from the Premier League, all of the Football League in England, and all the top leagues around Europe as well. See you soon.
Thank you very much. So Tammy Abraham has emerged with an ice pack on his ankle, and Callum Hudson-Odoi has emerged, starting the second half.
He's got to continue the same form he's been in. He's going to give Chelsea that penetration. I'm sure Thomas Tuchel wants more of the same with a little bit more cut and thrust, and Callum's the man for that.
Fabulous blow for Tammy, but let's get back to it then. Darren Fletcher's alongside Glenn Hoddle. Gents.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. So, yeah, confirmation of the change. Callum Hudson-Odoi for Tammy Abraham. It was nice to see Ginetto come out for the second half as well, Glenn. He was in the wall on more than one occasion. So let's see whether that alteration made by Thomas Tuchel can have an impact on Chelsea. The rain's really coming down here at the start of the second half, and Southampton leading with that wonderfully taken to Minamino goal in the first half. The only real attack that they managed to muster. Slipped forward then by Reece James. First touch for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Played away by Yannick Vestergaard for Southampton. It's right, Bertrand. Danny Ings has been joined by Nathan Redmond in the middle, and Aspilicueta makes the block.
Yeah, exactly the same shape for Southampton. Werner now for Chelsea's gone up down the centre there as the centre forward in play to try and get off the back of those centre backs, you know. Right up on the shoulder, and Hudson-Odoi's just come in the pocket where the hand was, and that's over to the left. It's just a little adjustment Chelsea made.
It's a goal kick for Chelsea for Danny Ings. The day that Thomas Tuchel got the job at Chelsea, the two teams were level on 29 points. Since then, Southampton has stayed exactly where they were, and Chelsea have moved on to 42. It really does emphasise how big a victory would be for Southampton today. Chelsea bidding to become only the second team in the Premier League this season to win 5 matches in a row, 5 league matches in a row. Manchester City, the only team to do it so far. It's an important challenge for the record. Mason Mount, they just weren't quite quick enough there, Chelsea. There's Kovacic, Werner. Alonso has made a really good run and sneaked in behind Ginetto. Timo Werner didn't fall for now. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Now Reece James. Mason Mount with limited options, and in the end, it's cleared away by Nathan Redmond.
Yeah, they're taking it all the way back there. Alonso just looked offside when it was played through. There was all sorts of after that. Another time, there he is. He's just veered offside just, but it took a long time to bring it back and make that decision.
It was rather strange, wasn't it? The fact the game went on for that amount of time led to be pulled back. I can understand it if a goal results, but not just a passage in possession like that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why the flag was kept down, just to see what happened, but make that decision quicker, sure.
Chelsea have been sharing the goals around. The 8 goals they've scored under Thomas Tuchel have been scored by 7 different players. Jorginho, who's on the bench, is the only one who's got 2, and they were both penalties. It's been a pretty quiet game so far for Alex McCarthy in the Southampton goal, which is a huge relief to him. He's been extremely busy in the recent matches. All Prowse in there on counter is Redmond, who made the goal. Alonso to Werner, who's popped out on this left-hand side despite the half-time change. Werner on the move, and Salisu, who's been quite effective in that Southampton back three. So a very assured performance so far from young Salisu, who's in the right place at the right time to clear it again.
Picked up some lovely positions. In the first half, I was impressed with his positional play. But here again, you see Werner coming out here to the left, and it's the rotation that the front three now have got. Again, he just stands where he looks at where the blue shirts are, rather than going into areas and space and trying to mark the 6-yard box. Just stayed out there and good sweeping.
It's just moving Redmond aside. Chelsea have to look at the team here, Clem. They need a bit of dynamism from somewhere.
Plenty of possession, as we've spoken about, but just needs somebody to make the difference.
Coming in this man, Timo Werner, into the Southampton box, angles time. Ended up going for goal when he got 4 or 5 in blue in the Southampton box, hoping for a cross.
Yeah, he's going to go across shortly. 1v1 in the penalty area here. He does well. Goes past. This is the other opportunity that we're showing, but it just goes past there. He's got to put it back. Tried to put it back there and it was to the wrong player, but this is the one where he's got Vestergaard there. He turns it, just trying to put it back. He's on the near post trying to score, but that's summed up Chelsea at the moment. They're getting into good positions, but not capitalising on creating that really
back. Nothing so far in the second half to brighten the mood of Thomas Tuchel.
He's just demanded. What's that end product? That's what he's saying. I'm sure he's saying that up to a point we're playing okay, but we've got to be ruthless in front of that 18-yard box.
Hakim Ziyech is one of his substitutes today, whether he could be a player at some stage that could give them that bit of spark in the final third. It's Mason Mount. Hudson-Odoi back to Reece James.
Oh, how did the days come? How did the days come on? Yeah, for who?
Alonso.
Is he coming for? Is he coming for?
Werner.
He's coming for. He hasn't been coming for.
Mason Mount into Callum Hudson-Odoi. It's worked nicely here to Reece James, and cleared away by Yannick Vestergaard.
We just see the taste of the shifting of the ball from Chelsea there, putting that move together much better.
Callum Hudson-Odoi into Mason Mount. Penalty.
Penalty. Penalty. Penalty. Penalty. Okay. Penalty.
But it's a penalty to Chelsea, which has been confirmed
Come
by
on.
the VAR.
Come on, Chelsea.
Now just takes it in.
Oh, he took him out, mate. He took Mount out, man. Different. He took Mount out, man.
Just taken Mount his right foot, really on his right knee, shoot.
Oh, he took him for Tammy's off then. He took Tammy off.
So with Jorginho on the bench,
I might say not Werner, no?
responsibility falls onto the shoulders of Mason Mount.
Mason Mount, not Werner, no? It has to be Mason Mount against Southampton, ex-Pompiano. Well, he's a Pompey fan, so he's a Portsmouth fan, so yeah.
Mason Mount versus Alex McCarthy. And Mount scores. Chelsea draw the level. And the lifelong Portsmouth fan scores.
That's what I'm saying. Pompey, obviously Pompey, obviously Pompey fan. Mason Mount, Pompey fan. Obviously he scores against Southampton, obviously, because he's Pompey fan and all. Because he's Pompey fan. Mason Mount, 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 Pompey fan.
And Mason Mount maintains his record of scoring all of his Premier League goals away from Stamford Bridge this season.
Pompey fan. Pompey fan. Mason Mount, Pompey fan. You know better. You know better, Southampton. Mason Mount, Pompey fan.
And the surface is much quicker. Chelsea are passing the ball. They're zipping it much quicker.
Because you've got to sound.
Pompey
fan.
Second half, they've come out a different team. They're shifting that ball.
Obviously, he likes Chelsea. Obviously, he likes the Chelsea. Obviously, he likes the Chelsea. But Pompey, he's a Pompey fan as well because he's from. I think he's from the area. Really. I think he's from Pompey, isn't it? I think he's from Portsmouth, isn't he? He's from Portsmouth, but obviously he's Chelsea fan as well. He's Chelsea fan first. Chelsea fan first. Chelsea fan first. Pompey second. But still, Pompey fan on the list. 1-1. Werner ain't taking no penalties this time. But this ain't no Lampard stuff. 1-1, yeah.
Reece James. That's made over there by Bertrand. Here's Danny Ings, keen to make amends for the error. Just behind Nathan Redmond.
Maybe against Atletico, he might start Werner. I'll find his own maybe. Play Hudson today, yeah. Tammy what? Tammy looked off the pace, man. Tammy he looked off the pace. He looked off the pace, man. I talk about.
Quickly, it was Mason Mount. He's got Timo Werner up there supporting him. It is eventually going to be brought back. Alonso, I don't think, had any real intention to try and do anything other than wait for the referee to eventually give the free kick because he's in such a good position for Chelsea.
Yeah, you see now they're breaking, and I think it's Werner that goes too early. He can't play because he went into the offside position. He just cuts it back there. There's the foul there.
Price.
I think you're right, Fletch. Alonso was just waiting for the whistle.
Yeah, he noticeably slowed down. You'd think in general play he might actually have a shot from there, but I think he quite fancied
I'll do it, man. Guys, I'll do it on my Richie reacts later. I'm gonna talk about that. My Richie reacts later. I'm gonna talk about that because it's gonna be a delicate subject, didn't it? Come on, because it happened to William. Yeah. It happened to William, and that I'll turn my raps reaction.
Everything points to this being a left footer. And Marcus Alonso's got his first goal for 11 months in the Premier League against Burnley at the end of January.
Yeah, can you imagine? A banger from Mason Mount. Yeah, Mason Mount, Mason Mount, probably bang, yeah. Or a classic from Marcus Alonso. A classic. A Marcus Alonso classic. He ain't done that for years. Let's have it right now. He hasn't done it for years. Come on, let's have it right now. He hasn't done it for years. Alonso hasn't done a classic for years. And when I mean a classic from the free kick, he hasn't done a classic from the free kick.
So it is Alonso.
Ah, see? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Alonso hasn't done a classic for years, and that form remains. It's not done a classic for years, and that form remains.
It's a poor free kick, actually.
I know it is. I know it's a poor free kick because he hasn't done what I know it's a poor free kick because he hasn't scored a classic for years, and that's going to continue. Maybe should let him out, or maybe even James take it. James known for bangers. James is known for bangers in free kicks. You know what I reckon? I think Alonso to this. I think Alonso to do. Alonso, because you haven't scored a free kick for years. So I reckon if I was you, Alonso, I think you should stay away from free kicks. In my opinion, I think you should let either James or Mount take it, man, because Mount's known for doing it because he did it against Wolves. James, he's got a left foot of it. He's got a left foot, so why not? He's got a deadly foot, so yeah. I was poor from Alonso though, by his standards, yeah. I was poor.
Kovacic was quickly challenged there by Ginetto. It's a promising break here now for Southampton, which involves their captain, Ward Prowse. And in the end, it was good, strong defending by Zuma, who was a lot stronger in the challenge than Nathan Redmond.
It's really good closing and good tackle from Ginetto. I mean, Kovacic is saying that there was a foul there, but great closing, and then they break. That's why they've got to capitalise, but they've got a chance when Chelsea are opened up. They're in possession 1 second and just found to think there was the same pattern as the first half, really, that there's not much in it with the ball for Southampton. They're just waiting for that one little moment like they did in the first half, and they punished Chelsea, and it seems like it's going to be the same pattern.
It's going to be a big night for him on Tuesday, Glennis, with his connections to Real Madrid, playing against Atletico Madrid. There'll still be loyalty to the other side of the Spanish capital when Chelsea play Atletico in the Champions League.
I'm looking forward to that. I think that'd be a real good game. It'd be a good test for Chelsea, wouldn't it? We'll see how far they've come as a defensive unit.
Possession still heavily weighted in Chelsea's favour. You wouldn't expect that to change, would you, the rest of the way? Good wins it back. Here's Minamino. He goes after the equator. Kovacic onto Alonso. He's got a bit of space ahead of it. Mason Mount, Marcus Alonso, like Vestergaard. Redmond challenging Kante. Here's Antonio Rudiger. Aspilicueta, Kante. Bertrand there for Southampton. Likes the outside of the boot today, Minamino. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi who came on at half time. And Tammy Abraham, who was still clearly bothered by the ankle injury that forced him off in a win against Newcastle. Romeo. Ward-Prowse. Nathan Redmond able to turn. It's it straight at Kurt Zuma. Minamino just beating Alonso to the ball.
That was better from Southampton. They kept the ball, went through the pitch, and really got themselves in a good position, but just couldn't capitalise on it. But they have to do that a little bit better. I think it's around about this time in games where I think that they run out a little bit of energy and steam, and I think they've got to watch themselves pressure the ball too high because they're going to open out, and Chelsea might just pick them off. Mount's getting a lot of space in behind in that number 10 role. So the door is really playing a little bit further up. You've just got to watch that.
Ralph Hasenhüttl knows Timo Werner better than his current manager. They were together at Leipzig for just under 2 seasons. Werner scored 42 goals in 77 games during that time. It was a lordship plan, really, for the German international. Ralph Hasenhüttl instrumental in helping him develop as a player. Looks a little bit more relaxed at least. Thomas Tuchel. Bentley's hardly seen the ball, has he, since the Minamino goal?
Well, that's what it was like first half an hour. You know, it was too easy in some ways for Chelsea, but they got picked off, and they've got to stay concentrated at the back there. So so much possession, but Southampton will get another chance.
There's a bit of space for Kante after good work by James. Werner now on the right. Here's Kovacic, Rudiger, Alonso. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Rudiger wins it back. Play continues despite the German being caught by Redmond. Here's Alonso, tried the no-looker.
I think he plays it here for, he thinks Hudson-Odoi might be going in. Just switches off Hudson-Odoi. They have no look away. It's hard enough going if you look at the ball.
Apologies if you heard any bad language. We're in the Chelsea attack. Picked up by the pitch side microphones here at St Mary's. Southampton won, Chelsea won. Takumi Minamino in the first half and Mason Mount from the penalty spot in the second after he'd been fouled by Danny Ings. Danny Ings has scored in his last 2 games after 5 without a goal. He scored for England back in October as well. He'd like to be involved, wouldn't he, next month, when Gareth Southgate names his squad?
Oh, I think he deserves to as well. I think he's an excellent striker. And in a game where we haven't seen...
Yeah, having to strike here. Thanks to strike here. It's alright.
Doesn't matter if he's playing, if he's in the game a lot.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I had to give it because it's just, I had to give it because what made my squad. I had to strike backwards a bit. And it's a bit, man, a bit, but a bit overweight for me to say, but he's right, man.
I just wish the people at home could see your reaction whenever a goalkeeper throws a dummy like that, Glenn. It makes Glenn jump out of his skin.
Well, we've seen a few with this month. A few mistakes from keepers that have balls ended up in the back of their net.
The drop of the shoulder always seems to elicit a little jump from Glenn.
Yeah. He did all right there. He had enough time and space to do that, but something think they're number 10s.
It's Minamino, who plays number 19, but can play as a 10. Nathan Redmond, Minamino. Minamino looking for Bertrand, who's a game runner down that left-hand side. Zuma heads it behind into corner to Southampton.
It's nicely worked, wasn't it, from Southampton there? Nice little angles. Minamino comes in that pocket, gets turned.
It's a corner for Southampton.
Bertrand get forward right to the byline, but enough really in the box to tick out. Having to think it in there, but they gain themselves a corner. And with room for us, this set plays, it's the first one that we've seen him today. Actually, to put one in, he can put it right on 6 months.
Well, it's the first corner, first time he's had an opportunity like this, Glenn, and they've sent Vestergaard and Bednarek in there. Perhaps with plenty of pace, go straight into the gloves of Edouard Mendy.
Another good tackle there from Gineppo. He's really put himself around today. He's made really good tackles. Sometimes he's come out the other end with a knock, but wins possession back quickly for Southampton.
It's not put him off, has it?
No.
It's heavy from Kovacic, and it's a corner unnecessarily conceded by Chelsea.
Yeah, unforced errors, and you'll take them all day long if you get given corners, especially when you've got a Ward Prowse who's so good at deliveries. Yeah, look at that, sloppy, skippy surface, comes up the surface, and this will be, well, let's see what happens, but if they end up scoring, well, yeah, that's a big mistake being punished.
Could be the outswinger from Ward Prowse, who's starting his 73rd straight match in all competitions today. It's a different setup for the likes of Vestergaard and Bednarek.
He's marking out.
It's a better ball in. Bednarek attacking it, who actually got his head to that without getting enough contact to direct him. Back in again by Redmond, off the head of James.
Oh, my days. The crossbar, bloody hell.
Well, he was almost frozen in time there, maybe the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Well, he was putting all hands down, wasn't he? It was a really good header. You know, the centre-backs are still up there from the corner. Redmond flashes it across as a deflection as well.
Yeah, he got that head. That was a good header though. Vestergaard, didn't it? That was a good header from Vestergaard though. Oh my god, that was a good header from Vestergaard though.
It's close, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, very close. Vestergaard.
Absolutely was. Scored against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. He spent 7 weeks out recently, Vestergaard, with a knee problem. And he made a really good contact on that header, and the Chelsea goalkeeper would have been able to do nothing at all about it. Cleared away by Salison. Here's Zuma for Chelsea. 18 minutes to go, plus a bit of stoppage time. Southampton 1, Chelsea 1. N'Golo Kante, further to Mount. Hudson-Odoi trying to time the run. Now with the shot! Good save by McCarthy. The offside flag went up.
Oh, come on.
Countered, but neither Mason Mount nor Alex McCarthy were aware of that.
It was a good play all round, wasn't it? As you rightly say, Fletch, they didn't know. It was lovely little, that's the little pockets that he's coming into that 10 position, and Southampton are not picking him up. Lovely little, he goes for it. He goes for this top corner. It's a wonderful save as well.
Yes, good save on McCarthy.
Offside already in the end. I think it was Hudson Odoi. It's given offside, but really good football all round. Gets those fingertips across there, McCarthy, and makes a really good save. But excellent effort from.
Yes, it's coming on through though. It's coming on through.
It's Hakim Ziyech who's going to be coming on to try and win the game for Chelsea. Romeo looking for Redmond, headed away by Zuma. It's Alonso. It's not taken Tuchel a great deal of time, Glenn, has it, to work out the importance of Mason Mount for this Chelsea team, a player that hardly ever missed a game on the Frank Lampard.
Yes, in his first game he didn't play, he was on the bench, and I thought, just
Hudson Odoi at the byline, defended by Salisbury, Chelsea corner.
That's what Hudson Odoi gives you when you play.
Yeah, man. I think he needs to start every game, innit? It's Hudson Odoi guy, man. He needs to start, man. He's going into his position. He's doing well.
Could have maybe done better. Blue shirts options to be pulled back.
They were Hudson Odoi, man.
That's why if you keep making them runs for them positions, things will happen.
Mason Mount goes for the short corner. Callum Hudson-Odoi, well defended by Redmond.
Yeah, sorry, let's get back to Mason Mount. He came on a sub against Wolves in that first game, and he changed the game. He actually changed the 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes that he was on. He was excellent, and I think Tuchel looked at that and thought, well, I've looked at videos as well. I'm going to give him a chance next game, and he's been in since.
Jorginho's coming on as well.
Two changes coming.
I'm assuming Kante's going off. I don't know why, but just let's see what happens.
He thinks can tip the game in his
Let's see what happens. Go on.
Reece James charging forward from wing back.
Fucking hell, man. Fucking ball, man. Bollocks. Fucking ball, man. Just behind the players, man. For fuck's sake, man. Fucking ball, man. Just behind the players, man. Bollocks, man. Just gone behind the players, man. That's it's coming on. Hudson-Odoi.
This is an interesting change. It must be an injury to Callum Hudson-Odoi. You came on at half time. Hakim Ziyech is coming on to replace him now.
That don't make no sense. 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 How is that? Tell me, guys. How is that making sense? Tell me, guys. How is that making sense? How is that making sense? He brought on Callum Hudson-Odoi for Abarham. So why you brought in Callum Hudson-Odoi for Abarham, yeah? So you're taking Callum Hudson-Odoi off, yeah? To bring on Hakim Ziyech. That don't make no sense. Okay, I don't know, man. There's only 1 week. I think there's only 1 reason for that change, yeah? I think there's only 1 reason for that change, yeah? That Atletico Madrid in mind. That's what I think. Because if that's not the case, then that's the most stupidest substitution I've ever seen in my life. You brought on Callum Hudson-Odoi, yeah, at half time, you're taking him off. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's either Atletico Madrid in mind, or I'm not sure. Because that was I don't know what was that about, but yeah.
It's a good ball into the middle. Hakim Ziyech was involved immediately. He was tracked all the way by Ryan Bertrand, who did just about enough.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know, man. Tell Callum Hudson-Odoi, but he brought him on at half time, so I don't know.
It's a little deflection of their spirit
brought him on at half time and you're taking him off. Well, that don't make no sense. But unless he's looking at the Atletico Madrid in mind, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Someone needs to head it, man.
The offside flag's going to go up, I'm sure. That's been quoting all the shots in. We all wait with bated breath, and eventually the assistant puts the flag up.
That was one of the easier ones, I think, for him. Like, you just see Ings comes out from that near post, they all shift out. That's got quite a
Yeah, it took too many dodgy touches, man. Take the chance, whack it, man.
So he's off the bench for the 6th time in the Premier League. Going to be no hard-kiss performance with a wonderfully taken goal in the first half.
That's mind boggling. You brought him on at half time and you taking him off. Right? You brought him when they take him off.
Premier League football follow you tomorrow night.
That's
Coming
the
up
only one
on
thing
Sunday, Manchester
they like
United
to do.
against Newcastle United from 6:30 on 1HD and Ultimate. And we will follow Chelsea in the Champions League. They play Atletico Madrid, who are top of the table in Spain, on Tuesday night.
Atletico Madrid in mind. That's what I can think of why he done that. Atletico Madrid in mind. That's why I thought he done that.
One back to Southampton by Romeo rather, and then Teller was trying to get involved for the first time.
Draw's good, but I want the 3 points, man. We want the win guy, man. Want the win guy.
It's a real problem for any team where you can put yourself in a good position and can't hold on to it.
Yeah, plays with your mind, isn't it? It's always in the back of your mind.
Want the 3 points, man.
To this game, we'll hit them on the Chelsea. More chance and maybe win the game, but they've got to be very shrewd in the way they can press the ball back now. They're just beginning to get a little bit tired. Make sure that the distances between each other is correct.
Zuma looking for Reece James. Romeo picks up the loose ball. Here's Ginetto. Ward-Prowse.
Come on now. Come on. Come on. You come on. I can see it. I can see it. Well, Hudson they came on. Here, you come off again.
He's going to get booked as well. It's a silly booking, really. At the end of the day,
I know it's a silly booking. It's loads already. It's not to be a pussy already.
I think he won the award for the most enthusiastic player today if they gave out those such things. He's been kicked from pillar to post and he's been involved in everything to that post. Yeah. Great to watch.
Yeah, he's made some good tackles, I've got to say. Wax, as you say, Fred, but it's been decent on the ball as well.
Ziyech for Chelsea runs into Bertrand. Ginetto's in the thick of it again, and he somehow manages to find a way out. And then he's fouled by Jorginho, and he's down again.
That summed up his game all in one there. He was brilliant, he won the ball, he's a great bit of skill there. Look, the body sort of turns so sharp, little touch there, and then he gets brought there, gets kicked again. Just a little bit too quick for Jorginho there.
He's down again. Looks like the arm this time, Glenn. They had both legs in the first half. It's the arm now. The rain's tumbling down again at St Mary's.
Yeah, it doesn't look good the way he's not moving that arm. It's,
Don't forget we've got more European football on Wednesday night. This Europa League match at 4:30 on Wednesday instead of the Thursday. Tottenham in complete control against Wolfsburg, and that's on 1HD. And Ultimate, then Borussia Mönchengladbach against high-flying Manchester City on Wednesday from 7 o'clock, and you can see that on 2HD. Be a real shame if his game ends in this fashion today, won't it, for Moussa Ginetto?
Yeah, there's a concern there. There's got to be. He hasn't moved it. He's landed on his elbow. It was a wonderful bit of skill to get himself free, and I think he's okay. That's good news.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know.
I think it's fair to say he will
Ruthless. Talk about ruthless is the understatement, isn't it? I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm baffled. I'm baffled at that. I'm baffled at that. I'm baffled. I'm baffled at that with that substitution because it's like, yeah, like for like, kid, it's like he bought an 100 a day for Tammy, then what? And he's taking them off for CS. That don't make no sense. For me, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, and I'm mind boggling because I don't know, because it don't look injured to me, and I don't know what was that. I don't know. Yeah, cause I think the George not. I don't think George could be so either. I don't think George could be so either. I don't think George could be so no.
Giretto back involved again. This time he gets his own back on Alonso.
Cause yeah, it's not good result, man. No. West Ham was only a point behind us. That's the thing. They win, they go above us. So we need wins. We can't drop us 60 points, man.
Yeah, they could try and get in behind this.
We need wins.
It's an almost performance, you know. Through this middle third, they played some good football, but haven't really been creative enough.
It's good skill by Mason Mount to get away from Ginetto, accelerates against Denderek and manages to get the cross.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing, James, man? Come on. What are you doing, James, man? Innit? Come on, talk, innit? What the fuck are you doing, James, man? Come on, man. How are you blazing that over? How? You got the goal gaping. Why are you blazing it over? Why? You got the goal gaping. Why are you blazing it over, man? Come on, man. Why are you blazing it over, man? Why? Get the whole thing to gape up, but you blaze it over. Come on, man. Come on, man, James, man. Come on, man. Really? Come on, man.
Southampton making changes. Shay Adams is on for Danny Ings. Quiet day for Danny Ings, Glenn.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was difficult. He hasn't had that much service, to be quite honest, has he? Hasn't really had one chance, and it's been difficult for him to sustain. I thought he was fresh legs needed as well.
No, that was a foul.
Adams comes on having scored 4 times this season, but he's on a run of 13 games without a goal. Back to the 13th of December against Sheffield United. He's gone up there alongside Nathan Redmond. Final 5 minutes here at St Mary's. Southampton 1, Chelsea 1. It would be a better result this for Southampton in their current predicament than it would be for Chelsea, who are part of that very interesting mix at the top of the Premier League table. Also battling with Ginetto. It's a big 5 minutes this, Glenn, for Southampton to stop the rot, isn't it? When you're on a losing run like they are, you just need to stop it one way or the other. There's Reece James and now Mason Mount, Jorginho, Alonso, and challenged by Ginetto.
Yeah, they've got to dig in there. They've got to make sure that they get everyone behind the ball. Don't even think about breaking. If they get a set play or they get a chance to win the game, that's one thing. This would be a good point for them if they can just stay nice and tight, solid, and get the job done.
Ziyech, challenged by Renee, who got a bit of help in there from Teller, and he wins the free kick as well, the Southampton man. Southampton at the moment, 10 points above the relegation zone and 11 points off the top 6. Southampton have 3 successive away matches after this. They're at Leeds, Everton, and then Sheffield United. Southampton 3 minutes plus stoppage time away from ending a run of 6 successive defeats. Also looking for Werner. Salisu has been really solid at the back wings ahead of Chelsea corner. Yes. The corner headed away by Gineppa. Mason Mount, plenty of power, always rising from the moment he hit it, but it was a sighted goal, and he's one of the players who's glad to take those kinds of opportunities.
Yeah, he's had a lot of possession, hasn't he? The second half, particularly in these positions, just don't keep it low enough, could he?
Oh, God, man.
Good opportunities, he's got himself in good positions as well today. Particularly second half, he's driven Chelsea.
People say, yeah, we're gonna win 3-1, 4-1. How? Tell me how? Tell me. How we scoring more than 2 goals? Every time when we have a shot, they're not even shooting on target. So tell me, how is it gonna be all 3-1s, 4-1s, and this kind of nonsense? We're not clinical. We're not clinical. Come on, man. I call it 2-0, but obviously that's gone out the window now. It's not 2-0 now, obviously. But I either say, yeah, 2-0 or 2-1 minimum at best. At best. 2-1 or 2-0 at best. Where's this 3-1 coming from? Because we're not clinical. Oh, played. We're not clinical. Just face it, man. We're not clinical. What game are people playing? People watching. What game are people watching? Because you're not watching Chelsea. In my opinion, people ain't watching Chelsea. I don't know what you're watching. You're not watching Chelsea. You're not watching Chelsea. I was going to play from Man. Done it like different. You're not watching Chelsea. This ain't Chelsea. We're not scoring 5, 6, and 7. We're not clinical. We're not clinical. If we're going to win the game 2-1, either 2-1 or it'll be either a 2-1 win, hopefully, yeah. I hope it's going to be 2-1 now, yeah, or a 2-0 minimum at best. At best. Where people come with, we're going to win 3-1 and we're going to win 3-1 and nonsense. 3-1. Get out of your head, man. Get out of your head. We're not capable of doing that, man, because we're not clinical. We got the personnel to smack teams out, but we're not clinical. We're not doing that, innit? Mason Mount has chances. He keeps them blazing it over. I don't know what these guys do in training. Like, he keeps them blazing it over because Mason Mount has got a banging level. He can do bangers, but he doesn't hit the target. That's the problem. He don't hit the target. Reece James wide. Aspilicueta taking too long. Alonso, not adventurous enough. That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. Not clinical enough. I'm telling you, not clinical enough. We need to be clinical we need to be clinical if we're gonna be Atletico Madrid. I'm gonna go for a draw, you know. No, I'm calling it now. I'm going for a draw. I'd like to beat Atletico, but I'm going for a draw because we're not clinical. Atletico Madrid are banging side. They're top of La Liga. We're not beating them, man. And this performance, we're not beating them, man. I don't think we're gonna lose. I doubt it. But we're not beating Atletico Madrid because we're not clinical. Every time we get into crucial positions, yeah, it's our people hitting it wide, yeah, or Mason Mount goes in. Mason Mount goes in, yeah. Pass the ball, yeah. Who's there attacking it? No one. Not clinical. Not clinical. We're not clinical enough. Let's face it, man. We're not clinical. It's frustrating, yeah. To see the amount of players that we've got, yeah, we got some good players here to counter attack and to fight it, but we don't do it. The final third is not clinical enough. When we get to the final third, it gets blazed over the bar. It's not even like it out. And it's not that they're not okay. Zuma was the only guy that gave thing a threat. What's his name? McCarthy a threat. Apart from that, not clinical. One shot over McCarthy. That's not good enough, man. I don't know, man. It's just we need to stop playing this nervousness football, man. Because we get to the final third and don't know what you're doing. Get to the final third, you don't know what you're doing. When you get to the final third, you don't know what you're doing, man. So we get to the final third, you're getting nervous. What are you getting nervous for, man? Come on, man. I just don't see it because we. I just don't see. We're not beating Atletico Madrid. Sorry, we're not beating. I think we'll draw the game 1-1 outside inside. We're not beating Atletico Madrid because we're not clinical. We're not clinical. Come on, man. You know, we don't really know what 4s and 5s. I don't think it's ever gonna happen under Tuchel this season. I don't think. I think that's doing that. That's just. I know it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit. You know. No, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Even the FA Cup, I don't see it happening in the FA Cup. But look what happened at Barnsley. Look what happened at Barnsley, man. Fucking beat them. Was it 2-1? Just about beat them 2-1, man. Fucking hell, man. Just about beat them 2-1. Was it 2-1 or 1? No, it was 2. No, it's 2-1 here because they scored, didn't they? Barnsley. Oh, anyway, we beat them narrowly anyway. That's the thing. We're struggling against a Barnsley team. That's how you know it. Come on, man. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know some more of these people, man. I don't know, man.
So there's the full time whistle.
1-1.
And Southampton and Ralph Hasenhüttl have stopped.
You know, say we're not clinical. We're not clinical, man. I think this is a bad point, man. I think this is a bad point, man. I think we should have won the game. Because well, we didn't have a bad chance, but I think we should have won the game because the chances that we did have there weren't on target. We should have done better with them, but I think we should have won the game because the game was there to take. We just didn't take it, innit? We just dropped silly points. Like I just said, Charity FC, innit? As usual, Charity FC. That's what we are. Not Chelsea FC, Charity FC. We like to give Southampton a booster. We gave Arsenal a booster, yeah, shocking. Give them the 3 points. Southampton abysmal, yeah. Give them the draw, yeah. Lift them up and give them a draw. Give them a draw, yeah. Charity FC again, back again. Give them a draw, yeah. Lift them up for being shocking from their lose. Let's get them boosted up. Fuck, you know, man. Get them boosted up. Now West Ham need to go above us. Now. Fucking pathetic. Now West Ham win, they go above us. Pathetic.
Southampton, look, they're not in a relegation battle. For them, it really is about the FA Cup this season.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Southampton was shocking. They were abysmal. They give them the help out there. Go on, Southampton. With Charity FC, you know, Southampton with Charity FC. You know, we like to give people love and joy in it. Yeah, because with Charity FC in it. Yeah, with Charity FC. Yeah, because you've been abysmal. Yeah, so we thought, yeah, let's let you get the point in it. Pricks, bro. Let's let you get the points, man. Pricks, bro. Pricks. Come on, man, prick, bro. Pathetic, bro. No, you should be winning these games, man.
I don't know. We're not going to follow that under Premier League Classic. But actually, for Southampton, that may well go down as a really important moment in this season, I think.
I don't know, man.
You're right in saying stop the rot. When you
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know.
Something pretty convincing.
I don't know, man.
Unconfident at the start, they wasn't engaged in Chelsea, but they dug in. The back four were excellent. Gineppo, I thought, had a real good game, you know, in terms of his defensive work as well as his offensive work. I thought the front two were tireless. So credit to Big Ralph, and I think they'll go into that dressing room and be a relief rather than a right. That's it. You know what I mean? Just a relief just to get it done.
Well, you looked at your crystal ball, you predicted it. We talked in the build-up a lot about the injuries and the poor form. You still said you fancy Southampton getting something from this. Where did it go wrong for Chelsea? They have over 70% of the football.
Well, that's been under Tuchel. That is the remit that he's got possession with progression. Tactically, I thought they were good in the middle thirds, and defensively they were good. But just that final third, that final ball eluded them today, and he changed things around a few times. He's got the players there at Chelsea. I still think it's a case of just rebuilding the confidence a little bit with some of them. Not all of them. Ziyech is when he come on. Werner's still a work in progress. There's a lot of players still developing, and they will get the numbers, but it might take a few months, weeks, whatever, to get up to that speed where they start that final ball, they start banging them in.
And look, we will find out exactly what went on with Callum Hudson-Odoi as well. We think maybe he was injured, but we're going to find out, because if he isn't injured, that changes the conversation about that substitution quite dramatically. But first, let's get some reaction from a Southampton perspective. James Ward-Prowse is talking to Lindsay. Lindsay.
James, a hard-earned draw today. How important was it to stop the rot?
Yeah, important. I think it's not nice to be on a losing streak, but every team goes through a difficult period in the season, and we knew today was going to be tough. We're up against a very, very good team, rejuvenated under the new manager, so we have to be solidly defensive, and we did very well.
And you took the lead against the run of play with your first shot. What did you think of the ball from Nathan and the way Takumi took that goal? It was cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, no, it was a great finish. I was behind him, urging him to take it, I think, on his second touch, but he showed his quality in his class and finished off very well from a very good passing range.
And disappointing to concede from a penalty in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going. See you lot later. See you lot for Richie Reacts. I'm a lot to talk about it. Yeah. See you lot later for the Richie Reacts and the play rates.
A little bit lower down the pitch, and everybody took man defended very well.
How pleased was the manager